Hey guys, I have been using Claude almost every single day for close to 1 year now, and honestly, people open Claude, ask one random question, get one answer, and close the tab. And yes, Claude is very useful even at that level. So, I'm going to show you 6 hidden Claude features that I personally use all the time. Let's start right now. Feature number 1. This feature is called artifacts. Honestly, this is where Claude starts feeling different from normal AI other tools. Most people ask AI to create something, code, a website, a document, right? And AI dumps everything directly into the chat. And it becomes pretty messy actually. But artifacts completely changes that workflow. Now watch this carefully. I'm actually typing to create a simple HTML landing page for a fictional coffee shop, the daily grind. I'm actually asking to include a headline, a short tagline, a menu section with 3 items. And now look at this. Claude didn't dump the code into the chat, it opened a live side panel. That's the artifact. And look, it is rendering the actual website live. I can literally see the coffee shop landing page in real time. And now this is where it gets crazy. I can continue talking to Claude on the left and the page updates instantly on the right. Now let me actually ask to change the color scheme to dark brown and cream and make the headline bigger. Look at that instant update. I didn't touch a single line of code. This is the workflow now. You direct Claude builds, right? You just give the instruction and Claude builds right away and you immediately see the result. Artifacts work for websites, React apps, tables, documents, SVG graphics, code file, dashboard. Feature number 2. Ask Claude to question you first. Most people use AI like a Google, right? I mean, they just, ask a question and get the answer out. But the best outputs happen when Claude actually understand you first. So instead of directly asking Claude to write something, ask Claude to interview first. This one is small trick massive improves the output quality. So here I'm going to type write a personal bio for my LinkedIn profile. But before you write anything, ask me the 5 important questions you need answered to write a great bio. Don't write the bio yet, just ask. See this, now Claude is asking me. It is asking all the questions. So let's try to respond these questions. Now I'm going to answer all these questions and let the Claude writes the bio. And the quality difference is huge because Claude now has actual context instead of guessing. Alright guys, check this out. This is one of the coolest feature of adaptive thinking inside the Claude. So imagine if I ask a finance questions like I have a 200k mortgage at 5% interest rate for 10 years. Should I pay extra principal or should I invest that additional principal amount in ETF? Normally, what will happen? Most of the AI tools will just throw a quick answer at you. But here is where the adaptive thinking becomes super powerful. Look closely. Claude is not directly giving the final answer immediately. It actually thinking step by step. It first understands the mortgage details, then calculates the monthly payment, total interest, compares ETF returns, and even plans how to build an interactive, the graphical UI here. And that is magic right there. It is dynamically adopting its reasoning based on the complexity of the problem. And then instead of just text, it generates a clean interactive visualization with all the numbers clearly explained. I mean, this is huge. I mean, you can actually literally you can use those adapters and see what is the result, right? I mean, in normal scenario, most of the people will think, right, that okay, why not pay our mortgage, right, and do extra payment and let's get rid of the loan amount. But in truly finance, the terms, that extra money, if you are actually investing in ETF, you will have actually the surplus, the savings and amount. Our next feature is uploading files and documents. And honestly, I mean, this is very underused feature right now. So look at that paperclip, right? That plus sign. And what actually you can do, you can upload PDFs, Word documents, spreadsheets, screenshots, images, code files. Long story short, I mean, you can upload these kind of, the files. Now, see what I'm doing, I'm actually uploading, the Alphabet, I mean, Google actually 2026 Q1 earnings. And I'm simply asking, summarize this document in 5 bullet points. And give me the details. And Claude just read the entire document and summarized within seconds. And what different things, I mean, you can actually utilize these features on so many different things. For example, I mean, you can actually, you can upload your resume with job description, and you can ask Claude to share the thought that whether, I mean, is this job description matching with your resume, and then you can modify your resume based on that. You can use any competitor screenshots for analysis. You can use meeting notes, and you can ask about, the action items. You can actually upload spreadsheets and ask for insights. Or, I mean, there could be hundreds different use cases to utilize this file upload feature of the Claude. Guys, I mean, this feature is absolutely insane, and I personally call this feature as devil's advocate style prompting. And honestly, I mean, this changes how you actually use any AI agent, any AI tool, whether it's Claude or Chat GPT, doesn't matter. Look at this prompt carefully. So I'm actually typing a prompt here. I want to open a UPS store, and I will be able to spend 2 to 3 hours only. And from business point of view, what is your thought process? So instead of asking the AI to be supportive, in this case, what actually I'm asking, be a sharp, be a experienced critic. Find every flaw, every assumption, every reason this business or this idea can fail. And this could be super useful if you are trying to do uh, any buying, or trying to, uh, start any business or any important decision if you want to do, and you are not 100% sure, and you need actually someone who is really SME or expert. And this is powerful because most of the people, use AI only for, motivation or validation, but real growth happens when your ideas are stress tested. And that is what actually I call is, the devil's advocate. If your idea is foolproof, right, uh, make your idea foolproof by using this, by using this technique. And in this case, AI is not going to acting like a cheerleader anymore, because that is what happens. I mean, if you ask a normal prompt, right, AI always agree with you, and you do not want this to happen all the cases. And it switches, the roles dynamically. It becomes your business consultant, a critic, almost an investor trying to reject your startup idea. And this is incredibly useful for founders, developers, and creators, because sometimes we always, go ahead with the idea. I mean, we always assume that, yeah, this is going to work. So this is super useful. Please give it a try, folks, and do let me know. Alright, my friends, so this feature is called projects with custom instructions. Now, one thing most of the people do, they always start a new chat and you type your prompts, you type a question, and then you expect the answers. And then, you always realize that what you can do to make this, make this response which fits your personality, which fits your style. And that is where the projects comes into the picture, right? So for example, here I am creating a project with the name of YouTube content creation. So let's say you are a YouTube creator. You can create a project and you can define your style. You can give your personality, that what actually kind of the content creation you like it, what kind of scripts you prefer it. So that kind of projects you can create it, and that kind of the personality you can define. You can create multiple projects. You can create for YouTube creation, a business, a client, a personal finance, job searching. Now what actually it will do, take a look this screen, what happened. So we created the project, and then I typed one scenario that I want to create YouTube episodes for morning routines. Now suddenly the Claude is behaving a little bit different, and it is trying to understand a little bit more details, trying to understand a little bit more context, so it can fit within that style which we created as part of the projects. Now once I'm going to give this answer, right, it is not going to give just like any random the response. It is not going to just throw out any garbage thing. It will make sure that it fits my personality, my style, which I have already defined as part of my projects. This is super useful feature. Give it a try, folks. The advantage is that you do not have to repeat again and again with this. You can create these projects one time. For example, let's say you are creating YouTube episodes and you need a script or anything else, right? So you can create these projects, and then you can expect that Claude is going to match your style. So super useful. Give it a try. Now just to recap, so 6 features, hidden features, we talked about it. You can use this, and let me know how it works out. Thank you.